Get ready to rumble. What's up, everybody?
Gang, gang.
Hope everybody doing well today.
Bundle up, because
Man,
it's cold as. Whew.
man,
I don't even want to talk about the weather no more.
that's just like that. It was a
I'm waiting
difference.
for sunny skies and
Yeah,
hot
we got a
heat.
long way to go.
Not if we move.
Right.
That's just like 18 hours if we move.
It's just right at the tip, right at the bottom of Illinois. Just keep on going.
Yeah. You know, once you out of Illinois,
Hey, everywhere else
everything,
you straight.
right, everything next door to each other. I don't know why we got to live in the longest damn state in the
Long.
Midwest.
Take about 5 hours to get about this
Right.
joint driving straight down. It makes you want to speed. Like, dang, still in Illinois?
Then they be getting mad when you speed. I'm trying to hurry up and
Oh
get
yeah.
the hell up out of here,
They don't say
man.
that. Down what it's called, Cairo, whatever, down that way.
Yeah.
You like, yeah, buddy, no, slow it down.
That's because they got that
They
big,
not playing.
that big old, what is it? That little one-stop shop where you stop and get gas, you get firecrackers and all type of stuff in there.
Down there, going back towards Boomland.
Yeah, boom. That's what it is. Boomland.
Man,
My grandfather used to love going there to Boomland.
Oh yeah, we used to light mine up too. Everybody go get that little thing. Everybody fill up their own bag.
Yeah.
Hey, go down south, it be lit. But,
Then they got the little firecracker place behind there and shit. You know, you want to go get some firecrackers or whatever.
that's what people be doing now, going down there to get their works and come back up here, doing
About to knock
thing.
their own head off.
But hope everybody doing well today.
That's
good.
not our topic. Our topic is not.
It's not fireworks
Or Boomland.
Boomland.
None of that.
It's definitely trying to get away from here though. No, nah. Today we're gonna be talking about values.
Values. So I always gotta Google stuff. Anytime we do a show, I like to Google and see what the definition of certain things is. So I looked up the what an example of values is, and example of values includes honesty, integrity, kindness, generosity, courage, and confidence. These values help individuals determine what is desirable or undesirable for them. You know what I'm saying? And that's just to hit on a couple of things. And today we're trying to figure out what you value.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
pretty much summing all that up, it constitutes a person's identity and like their character.
Yep.
Whatever you value, that's gonna be what you show, right?
That's what you're gonna desire.
Yeah, that's what all that. Like I'm nah. But anyway, so obviously, well I can't say obviously, but one thing that I value is my family. As you already know, we already spoke about it. I'm very family oriented, whatever. I love my family, they love me, hopefully. I know y'all love me. But that's something that I personally value, I take that to heart, Grandmother, I'm blessed that I still have my grandma around. So, I make sure that I show her that I appreciate her. You know what I'm saying? So if she needs to go to the store, go to the doctor's office or whatever, even if I got to call off work sometime to make it happen for her so she can I make sure I show her that I appreciate the things that she did for me when I was younger, make all the sacrifices that she made for me and our family. So I make sure I always show her that I value her and I love her for everything that she done, So that's me, one representation of me, value my family.
Family is for me too, you know what I'm saying? I'm fortunate enough I got to meet both my great grandmothers, you know what I'm saying, my great parents, and I still got my daddy and my mama around. I guess that's a plus. No.
That's a plus.
No, I'm just playing. No, like my folks they dope. You know what I'm saying? They allow us to grow up and be who we wanted to be and accept us. You know what I'm saying? And accept what we was doing and still love us. Because I know a lot of people don't get that same type of love. You know what I'm saying? They come out or do whatever they doing in life, and then like their parents and stuff don't accept them and stuff like that, and they outcast of the family. Fortunate enough, I am not an outcast.
Right.
But
I'm too involved.
Right, I'm too involved. Now they call me for a lot of stuff, but I'm grateful because I know a lot of people that don't even talk to their family. Like they fall out over like the littlest things,
right.
And haven't spoke for years. I can't see me not speaking to my grandmother or my sisters or my brothers or my cousins and them for years over some petty stuff. You know what I'm saying? That. You know what I'm saying? You might get back. You might can get 10 times over. You know what I'm saying? Or they just hurt your feelings for the moment. You know what I'm saying? Because your emotions was involved and you stopped talking to them for years and years on end. And sometimes they don't even make it, and you don't ever get to apologize or tell them how you really feel. That's
Ooh.
the worst feeling.
Yep.
So, you know what I'm saying? I do take in consideration that they are human. You know what I'm saying? We do mess up.
Yeah.
And,
Everybody.
you know,
And if
get
y'all
over it.
saw last one of our episodes, whatever, that was an example of like holding in grudges and stuff like that. You know, you gotta let that stuff go because it'll
Yeah.
mess up relationships. You know, it's like she
Mhm.
said, you might not get to say those, you know, last words to an individual. So just be aware. You know, let's be aware of the things that we say to each other. You know, we can work something out, work it out, y'all. Because you know, at the end of the day, you got all the friends, associates, and people in the world, whatever. But ain't nothing like having your family ride for you. Ain't nothing like having your family sitting down, Thanksgiving coming up. Everybody want to go to big, you know, your grandmama house, your mama house, older sister house, whoever cooking it up real good. And be
Not
able to
my
sit out in
older
the
sister.
fellowship. Not your older sister.
No, it's not. It's the youngest sister. I'm the older sister. I don't cook.
Bullshit. And I don't even know mine. But you know, it'd be nice to go to just any loved one's house. You know, somebody
Yeah.
got some TTs that know how to get down. I know mine's get down. So it'd be nice, you know, be able, in this time of the season to be able to go over your people crib and fellowship with them and catch up. Because some of us haven't seen each other in years. You know, so hey.
I saw some of my family yesterday, you know what I'm saying? But I love getting it together, you know what I'm saying? Like, they get together to shoot dice. I know that's wrong, but we shoot dice with our aunties and our grandmother and stuff like that. We shoot dice. That's what we
Right.
do. But you know what I'm saying? Just to get together for anything. Like, my auntie be wanting people over at the house for any little thing. So I do value them. And then it's like when you go out into the world, you set your values and you set your character on stuff like that. Like, I know with me, it was certain things I wouldn't do because, you know, I didn't want my granny to find out. Like, if I was selling drugs, I don't want my granny to find out I'm selling drugs.
Right.
So I wouldn't do it because I knew I would be ashamed of it. And I don't like doing stuff that I'll be ashamed of. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Robbing, stealing, killing, like,
Stays
and,
the character.
yeah. And my granny go to church, so you know what I'm saying. And we live in Joliet, so Joliet is big, but it's small at the same time, you know. And everybody know everybody out there. So how she look going to church, you know what I'm saying. And she like to brag, like nobody's business. She like to brag, so she wouldn't even have no like. She'll be so embarrassed to go to church and be like, "Yeah, Sean got locked up again for stealing cars." Like, who wants to say that? Like.
Yeah.
You know
Ain't
what I'm
nothing to be
saying?
proud of.
No, that ain't nothing to be proud of. So, you know, I just took that in consideration and it was like, no, I can't do that.
Right. I think that's what's wrong with a lot of people, especially our generations. We don't value our elders, you know, our loved ones, mother, father, whatever, whoever's in position to look after. We don't take them into consideration. Like the things that we do is gonna affect them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We don't take that into consideration. That's why you got so many mothers out here crying and stuff like that and sad and stuff and you know, just wanting more for they, you know, for their kids. Because, you know, at the end of the day, our parents, they want what's best for us. You know what I'm saying? Many of the times, they want what they didn't have. You know what I'm saying? They want us to do better than what they did, you know?
Yeah.
And if your parents ain't never gave you the example of, you know, doing all those things or whatever, not saying that you won't come up, because as we grow, we get to our own things or whatever. But, like, before people do things or whatever, how about we take a step, stop what you're doing and take a thought, like, you know, how is this going to affect my people?
Yeah.
Because when you go to jail, who you going to call? Your people.
The people you
When it's time to
love.
put something, when you hungry, you don't want to eat that food up in there. Who you want to put some on your books? Your people. Who you going up to? It's the people that you're looking forward to. It's not them friends that's been hanging out with you. It hardly time. A lot of times you're gonna lose them friends when you go to jail, anyways, because they're not gonna be there. Like you got some ones who are around for you, but man, probably like by the time you get back home, for the block that you went to jail for that you don't own shit on, they're gonna be gone. You know what I'm saying? So you coming back to nothing but your family. So let's be mindful of the way what we do in life, because all we doing is hurting ourselves and hurting our families.
Especially when your family be telling you to, you know what I'm saying, get out that life. I got something else for you. I can have somebody hook you up with a job or somebody that you can go down and stay with somebody down south and that until you get on your feet. And you don't want to hear that, no, my boys, my gang, you know what I'm saying, they need me out there. They don't need you. Stop lying.
Yeah.
Like, don't do that. And then when you get in there, them same boys that needed you, guess what? They really did need you, because if they really needed you, they would have made sure that you stayed out of jail, or they was putting something to get you out of jail.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? Now you look into them same people who kept telling you, you know, like, hey, stop doing this. Hey, let's do this. Let's do that. Let's go a different route than where we going.
Right.
Now you gotta, I'm sorry, man. You know, you was right.
Right.
Come on,
How
man.
many
Don't
times
nobody
we
want to
gotta
hear
hear
that
that
shit.
sob story? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, don't nobody want to hear that shit.
Right.
And then that's when, you know what I'm saying, they be having to be hard on you. Like, I'm going to have to let them stay in there for a couple of
Hey, right.
days.
You write me a letter or something. I ain't gonna lie, you know, because I got people that's, you know, in that situation too, and I love them to death. But it's like you keep on doing it over and over and over and over and over. I'm gonna start thinking that you don't care. You know what I'm saying? You don't care about the things that you put in our mom, our grandma into. You don't care how you making us feel out here. So why should I continue to care about how you doing. Not like that. I care about your well being and all that stuff, but like, I don't care if you ain't eating the best food out there because you didn't care. Because the only thing I can say about my family, whatever, we gonna try to help you. We're gonna try to help you. If you don't get it, it's because you didn't want to get it. Ain't gonna be. I ain't saying it's gonna be perfect or whatever. Everybody fall short. It is what it is. But we gonna help you. But you gotta be willing to accept that. Because that brings us to the next one. Valuing yourself. You have to value yourself. What do you want for yourself? If that's the outcome that you want for yourself. I'm not gonna get in the way of that. I've only tried so many times. But if you keep on going, repeating them cycles, I'm gonna feel like that's something that you want.
I'm
so
gonna
I'm
move
gonna
out
respect
your way.
Your wish. Yeah. I'm gonna respect your wish.
I'm gonna move out your way.
Because I can only be putting money on books for so long. I gotta put money on other stuff. I got other things to take care of.
I got my own bills, my own life.
Yeah. So we gotta value ourselves. Keep ourselves whatever. Make sure that we good. Treat ourselves good. Self-care Sundays. A lot of people into that. Get our motivational Mondays on. You know what I'm saying? Hey, a lot of us like to partake in Thirsty Thursdays. Hey, I'm out
Taco Tuesday.
Taco Tuesday.
With tequila on the side.
You know what I'm saying? It's like so many things that going on life. Like we gotta show ourselves love. Like we always say. We always stress that. And we're gonna continue to stress that. It's like value yourself, love yourself. Care for yourself, whatever. Something going on, get yourself checked out, whatever. Just be the best person that you can be. That's all I do. That's how I feel. When it comes to value.
Value their careers. Your career, you know what I'm saying? And people work hard.
Yeah.
To get where they going, you know what I'm saying? School ain't cheap and it ain't easy, you know what I'm saying?
Nah.
Especially you after you get out of high school, they make you go to high school. From kindergarten on, high school, you gotta go. But once you get out of there, for you to go back 8 more years, hey,
you need to take that serious.
That's big. Or like 8 to 10 more years to get a master's or doctorate or even a bachelor's. Like I ain't gonna shortcut nobody who went and did 2 or 3 years or vocational school or took up a trade. You still have to get down there in that mud and work with your heart, with your hands. So whatever you got and you took from that, you know what I'm saying, you worked hard for that. You worked hard for that. And you're supposed to value that. And when I was doing the real estate, they were saying like, they make you, the teacher was saying, they make you go through all this stuff. They make you pay all this stuff because they were in hopes of you valuing what you do. You know what I'm saying? Integrity, honesty. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody want no lying ass realtor. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you get to you know what I'm saying? You got to sign contracts and then you in a 30-year contract doing something. You know what I'm saying? And you get in there and they tell you like, oh yeah, this house is the best house on the block. You know what I'm saying? Everything is good. And you signed a damn contract and the roof falling. You sitting at the dinner table and the roof on your goddamn lap. You like,
I'm calling everybody back. This supposed to be under inspection. What happened? I thought y'all passed.
Especially when you don't know the contracts, you don't know the ins and outs of being a realtor or doing a real estate business or something like that. So that's what they there for. You know what I'm saying? That's what they invested in. You know what I'm saying? So if you out there lying and you a realtor, come on, man. That's your integrity. That's how you eat. You know what I'm saying? So you taking bread off your own table just by lying because word get around. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you did me bad and Jazz needs it, and Jazz need a house, guarantee I'm not gonna tell them, oh yeah, you can use the realtor. Nah. I'm gonna be like, girl, don't use her.
Right. And I know somebody who's not afraid to go in there and write a review. Probably review so long. Some people, because I'm the type of person that I look at reviews. Yeah. If I'm interested in something, whatever, or if I'm going to purchase a course, I'm going to purchase something, whatever, I like to see how does this operate. What do the other people think about it that have it already? So I'm going to read the reviews, and if I see 2 stars, I'm like, I want to see what happened. Like, why? What were you doing? Why these people not?
Fortunately,
like
if you're a realtor, you're gonna get more than 2 stars and a bad review. Your ass gonna get sued, and you might get your license taken. You know what I'm saying? So
that's terrible.
I hope you got another different revenue of eating because.
And just like you were saying, not to cut you off, but like they make y'all pay for, put money into. You tend to care about stuff when you put that money up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's money that you worked for. Yeah. Therefore, you want that money to eventually work for you, right? So therefore, you're gonna put all that you got. You're gonna put into that because you want to what? You want to get payback on that, right?
Right. So therefore, you want your investment to work for you.
So you're gonna value it a little more, Yeah.
And you ain't trying to go to jail. I don't know nobody trying to go to jail for real. Like unless you like jail.
I know some people who ain't scared, but hey, kudos to y'all.
I ain't gonna say I'm scared, but that ain't no place I you know what I'm saying, I block off my calendar for.
I go back. Sir, you just did 20 years. Like you You want to go back to lockdown 23 hours or whatever. And that's not to harp on them, you know what I'm saying? But I just don't, I personally, I don't understand the mindset of someone
that's
who's
all they know.
consistently doing it. Yeah.
But that's all they know.
Consistently doing it. And like, I understand when they get out, sometimes it's, I feel like sometimes it's hard for them.
Yeah, it is.
It's hard for them. I got, like I said, I got people like close kin that's, you know, in them situations, currently in them situations, you know what I'm saying? I see them come home trying to that's either go back to the old lifestyle or trying, and because they got this, you know, this stench attached to them, that's what I'm gonna, you know, call it whatever, people tend to turn them away type of stuff. But that's gonna be something that we're gonna get into shortly on another topic, so stay tuned for that. But back to, again, you know, values of
religion.
Yeah, I personally don't value religion. Like, I respect religion. You know what I'm saying? I respect the different religions. As I said before, if y'all watch our past shows, whatever, I am not a religious person, nor am I. I don't have anything against anybody. Whatever they do, that's completely up to them or whatever. Like, you know, whatever you feel like doing. But like, I just personally don't value it. I respect it, but it's not something that's important to me personally. That's just me, though.
I respect people's religion, but
Yeah.
I respect God a lot more. Like, and like they be taking this religion just like super to like way left.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand it. I maybe it ain't meant for me to understand, but I don't understand it because I don't like. They be doing too much. Like, if we supposed to be serving and protecting God and doing all this stuff for God, like, but y'all be out here trying to kill people. Y'all out here, you know, everything
that division between us.
Yeah, just we supposed to be loving each other, but we hate each other.
Yeah. Or you not serving right. It's too much judgment, I feel like, with religion, man.
And I thought he was the only person who's supposed to be judging.
Yeah.
We got a lot of judgment around here. You know what I'm saying? How you supposed to live, and they be picking like the smallest sin. And everybody sin. Everybody do it. You do it. I do it. Jazz do it. Like, everybody sin. So I can't tell Jazz, oh well, you do this, you're not going to heaven.
Right. I'm going to hell because I do this a little more than you do it.
Right. Like, who am I to tell her that? Like, I have no right. You know what I'm saying? And they be having too much rights, and they feel like they so in favor with God. But if you look at it in the Bible, he ain't never picked the righteous person to lead. It's always like, even Saul. Saul was a Christian killer. Saul became a king. You know what I'm saying? And he had all God people follow Saul. You know what I'm saying? All the people that God had in the book was, you know what I'm saying, low life people, Jezebels, and all the people that y'all look down on. He used them.
Yeah.
He used them to get his point across. He never went in there and got a religious person that was in church and was like, I'm going to have everybody follow you. You know what I'm saying? Because you follow me, you did this. No. He took it. The people, you be like, what the fuck? What was he thinking? Like, she done slept with half the town.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? She's spreading the word of the gospel. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the hell?
Hey, man, you can get a good word from a drunk man.
You can. Because they done seen everything. They done seen the highs and the lows. Hey. How am I going to get a good word from somebody who's always up here? That ain't never
been through
nothing. You can't teach me nothing. Because you don't know nothing.
You don't understand what I'm going through.
Right.
So all you can do is tell me that you can pray for me.
Right. That's why you looking down on me. You don't know. Right. You know what I'm saying?
And the church supposed to be a hospital. You know what I'm saying? I feel like when we go there, most of the time, that's why I'm supposed to get healed and everything. But I feel like that's where you get more criticized a lot. But that's another, you know, whatever. We ain't gonna go deep into that. I'm not, at least.
Nah, I ain't gonna go deep.
Another something that, you know, people need to take value is, you know, money. Some people are so loose with money, they don't care. They get it as quick as they get it. It fly. Some people don't invest in their future. They don't invest in, you know, if you ain't gonna invest in yourself, you ain't gonna invest in your kids. Invest in something. Try to create that generational wealth or whatever. You know, invest it and
I can honestly say, like, a lot of people don't know you know what I'm saying? They know what money can trade off for. It's like a trade with them. You know what I'm saying? But they don't know how to make money work for them. Mm-hmm. They work for money, you know what I'm saying? And they don't understand how money's supposed to work. You know what I'm saying? They don't know about investing because they don't teach us in school. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? They teach you like the basics of what money do. You know what I'm saying? They teach you about taxes because they be on your ass about the taxes.
That's something
you know
what I'm saying?
Right. They want you to know about that, but they used to show you how to write checkbooks and stuff like that. and balance your checkbook and all that,
Yeah, the
write a
counting.
check and stuff like that. But they only scratch the surface. They don't show you about the stock markets, the ETFs, and investing and generational wealth, and you know what I'm saying, how to make your money work for you, the passive income, assets and liabilities,
How to
and
maintain
stuff.
good credit, how to
Right.
build good credit.
Yeah, they don't show you none of that. Like, so you have to really go out there and search for it. And if you know what I'm saying, you don't run across nobody who knows stuff like that, then you would never you'll be lost your whole life,
Right.
and you don't know to save or put away or to look out for your kids and stuff like that. Like, you didn't heard it,
Yeah.
but nobody really sat down and was like, okay, this is the steps, this is what you do, this is how we're gonna go about it to do this, and then this is the next step. Like, don't nobody ever show people to how to do it. And like, if you ain't really got if you ain't got a lot of money, you damn sure ain't.
I ain't got time to be saving.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I gotta go get these kids some clothes. I gotta go put food on my table. You
Right.
know?
So
Only
we
X
you
amount of dollars.
yeah, you living check to check. You don't know how to put 10% away for you or pay tithes, or people don't even know what 10% is. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
and then they looking like shit. 10%, that 10% can go on this bill, or Junior needs some shoes, or they want to go on a field trip, and then you be trying to get your kids all the stuff that you ain't never had. Like, stop with that, please. Stop.
Because I feel like when you take the money, we can buy that material stuff, and then now we like value, and it's good. Hey, I'm not saying like I tell my little ones, so when they get something, I'm like, you have to value that, because it's somebody, your mama had to work to buy that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So you get up here breaking stuff like that. Don't be breaking shit. Like I ain't said I'm in love with this thing, but I value the little things or whatever. If I get somebody give me something, okay, thank you, I appreciate it. I'm gonna take care of it because it's worth something. You know what I'm saying? Right. So that's how I look at that point. That standpoint.
And then I take it on another standpoint that people value money way too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just be doing, like, you got people doing crazy ass shit for money.
Man.
Like,
hey, they got hitman.com. You go ahead and you got a couple bands. You want somebody, hey.
We were just talking about that like the last episode, where, people live a certain type of lifestyle, and you know what I'm saying, they willing to off a loved one just to maintain that lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They don't know how to, like, I know when we was going through the 2008 crisis with the stock market, when the stock market crashed and stuff, like, people was killing themselves left and right, bro. Like suicide rates was up high and shit, and it's like, damn, like, and I know people was like, we been poor, like, what? You don't know how to be poor. You ain't never ate ramen noodles.
You don't know what bologna sandwich is,
right? Like, you better put that bologna sandwich in the frying pan. Get the one with the red around the edges.
I feel like that's why, like, we could like value things a little. Not. I ain't trying to throw shade on nobody who had it, because that's what's up. You had it great,
right?
But for those who didn't have it like that, whatever, we value shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, so when we get when we get a good job, we're going to keep that good job. We're going to work for it. We find our niche to make money. We're going to go after it hard, because everything counts.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Because you ain't got nothing to go back to.
I ain't going back. That address I was born to, came into, I'm not going back.
Well, I can't go back to the hood. Y'all saw my hood.
It's burned down. But hey, you can go back. Only way you going back is when we buy it.
Right.
That's all.
Right.
But other than that, it's like, it's like a thing. It's like, it's within me. Like, it's like something I refuse to. And I know they say never, but I can honestly stand and say I'm never going back. And I just pray to God that He keep me humble, keep me up, keep me saying all that good shit, keep me in well-being, so I can continue to work and do what I gotta do, so I can provide for myself and for my family and for my future. And just, because like it's just something that I can't take it for granted. I can't take this life for granted. We only get one. You can't take it for granted. Yeah. Anything that you gotta do, you gotta step out hard for, especially if it's for you. Because if you benefit yourself, then you're able to benefit your next person. You know what I'm saying? So everything that you do, you gotta go hard with it. Like, it ain't just what. Like, for people out there, you muscle builders, y'all go hard. What? I'm finna go knock out this.
But when you work for it, you know what I'm saying, you in the dirt, in the mud, and you gotta hustle. Like, that grind be so
benefits.
That grind be so hard, boy. That grind, you like, oh, you know what I'm saying? And like, when you in the mud, when you in there and you hustling, you grinding, like, it's frustrating because you ain't always winning. You know what I'm saying? You taking some L's along the way. You taking some cuts and bruises along the way. But when you get there and you get to where you trying to go, you reach that top and you breaking through that glass ceiling, boy, it ain't no feeling like it. Like, you value that shit. You value it hard. And can't nobody just take it from you. Nobody. And I know a lot of people be like, oh, I made you and I did this and I did that. Like, bro, you can take all this and I still come back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I still hustle hard because I know how to do it.
Yeah, you got
You know
that
what I'm
knowledge,
saying?
and that's
Yeah,
something that you
yeah.
can't take away.
You can't, hey, you can't
Hey, you
take
may tell me
nobody
how to do it
hustle.
like this, but I'm gonna flip it and do it like that. Now it's
Right.
mine.
Hey.
Now what's up? Like, and then
Right,
that shit
and
had me
you
feeling
like
good.
you just you feel amped when you do it. Like when you
Super
win,
energy. You want to go do something else?
when
What's
you
the next task?
win,
What's
when
that?
you,
Let's go.
bruh, when you win and you know it came from you, it came
Yeah.
within.
Yeah.
Bro, that's the best feeling in the world. Like that's
Right.
like next to meeting God.
And like
For real, for real.
Because I know I ain't the best cook, but don't let me mess around and get in the kitchen and cook a dish. I think it tastes better than everybody, grandma. Like, don't
And she
give me-
gonna eat it all by herself.
I only did that one time, maybe twice, but you know how I go. But like, hey,
Taste. Let me taste.
hey, you know,
Ooh, that
sometimes when you
taste.
taste that taste, you be like, oh, ooh, don't get that grandma recipe, and you almost get it. Hey, you go over there, like, girl, taste this. Don't let her say, oh yeah, you almost got it. My cousin, she got my grandmother's peach cobbler down. Woo, man, like what? Stop playing. When she got the money down, everybody's like, yeah, that's it. You know, and she
No.
got applaud for that because hey,
My sister, my granny used to make the dressing. She used to have dressing, the bomb dressing.
Yeah.
Then my auntie used to start making it. Then my auntie had the bomb dressing. Then my sister started making it. Man, I be telling my granny, don't touch nothing in here. Let her make it. Like, let her make it. My granny be mad as hell. I know it was my recipe. Don't touch nothing. Let her make it. Let her make it, because I don't know what you did. You did
lost
it.
your touch.
You right. You.
Hey.
Oh boy.
Oh, my mama hate when I say that.
Man, they be ready to fight. Boy, that's why they be keeping the recipes to themselves and shit.
Like, you lost your touch. I ain't had one ingredient. You shouldn't have made it, then.
Right. Boy, my granny be about ready to knock you out. She'll grab something, be flinching at you and stuff. What the
Man.
If you hey granny.
Look, don't do it over this dressing now.
don't get this 2-piece spicy over this dressing, granny.
Because I love some granny. My grandma, she make good dressing. My granny, she make great baked macaroni. So it's like I be like, okay, for holidays, I'm gonna go to grandma's house and I'm gonna go out to the granny house. I need the two. They got two different flavors to them. They totally two different people. They both chill, cool, whatever. But they just come with and like it come through their cooking. Like you could tell, like they just different on two different vibes. They just two different people. Both got great energy, great vibe, and great people. I love them both to death. But that's two different. I need to go to Granny for something. Granny be making something. That cornbread be off the chain. She making that from scratch, whipping it. And then grandma over here, she gonna hook up that stuff. Man, I can't wait, y'all. I can't wait. Y'all right. Look, I'm showing y'all that I value this. All right. This is something that I value.
So let y'all know, we probably ain't gonna have no Thanksgiving video. This fool gonna be asleep somewhere.
No, I'm gonna do a review.
And get knocked out. What you say about
right
my
in between the pieces, like knocked out. Literally, I'm gonna be over with. But nah.
Oh yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. And then some people value material possessions like a lot of too much. Like a lot of too much.
Yeah.
I think that's what stage a lot of our people around our ages. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people like celebrities too. Like we very materialistic now. You know what I'm saying? It's certain people that won't date you because you don't wear this certain type of name.
And it's like, damn, it's just a name that doesn't belong to you or me.
And they don't even like your ass. You giving all this money to these people, they don't even like you.
I'm quick. If I even hear a rumor about somebody, and I understand it would not make or break that person, but I would not.
Right.
I don't care if I look into it though, just get his fake, because people do be lying on people, but like when it comes to that material stuff, whatever, it doesn't faze me. Because whether I have Gucci, Prada, Louis, or some Walmart, whatever, however you wear it, if you know how to dress, it's gonna look good. And that doesn't define who you are.
Rich people don't even wear that shit.
Yeah, walking around with like I'm looking right now.
They shop at JCPenney's. Like they for real, they shop at like JCPenney's and something like that.
And they ain't out here in them big fancy cars or whatever. They got them regular Hondas, Toyotas, whatever. Nice, comfortable, everyday cars to get them back and forth.
It'd be the people who trying to fake it. You know what I'm saying? That want you to think they got it, driving around here in them Lamborghinis and sports cars and BMWs and stuff like that. Like,
and then look up 5 years later. You know what I'm saying? Let's say, for example, somebody get this advance or something, right, that they got going on, and they go crazy, splurge it all, right, and they don't make no money back. Now they putting themselves in debt over material things. You know what I'm saying? Now you so shit to get taken. So now whatever you thought brought value to you was just taken.
I'm gonna tell y'all a good one. Them PPP loans.
Locked up, they won't let you.
Hey, you how long they been balling? They was balling for like 3 years. People done lost Section 8s. People done lost food stamps.
Man.
People done lost, you know what I'm saying, they freedom.
On top of that, you gotta pay that back.
Yes.
Cause if you was in any type of low income environment, when they see that you had that type of money, guess what they finna do? They finna go in that room, they finna calculate, and they finna give you the, hey, this is what you owe us, and we need this. They not playing about that money. They not playing.
Yeah, people was rich for these couple of years, but then it's free, bro. Let me tell you something. Uncle Sam ain't never, ever in his life, or Jesus's, gave anything away for free. You always gotta pay. Always gotta pay. So he gonna give it to you, but you don't know he finna backdoor your ass with all that interest.
Like, yeah, I remember when we gave y'all them stimulus checks. Yeah, we're gonna need an extra 10% out y'all check come around. We gotta get that money back.
For real. And then now I was talking to my granny about that. Like they bailing the American people out with $1,400. So what? You got like 3 stimulus checks?
They did
2.
Supposedly, because I think I only received 1, honestly.
Okay, well I'm gonna say
2.
I'm gonna say 2 at the most. You got a stimulus check for two stimulus checks for like $1,400, right? Didn't Obama just bail the businesses and the banks out for billions of dollars? Billions with like a B.
Man, and they giving us $2,800.
And they gave us $2,800.
That can't even cover.
That's not even 1 month's rent. Well, and when I say 1 month's rent, I'm talking about rent and all the household utilities. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's not.
Especially when you got kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So kids, especially they was at home at that time the whole time. They gotta eat. You know what I'm saying? And I know y'all was thinking, well, you don't need no gas because you ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Well, you don't need this because you ain't going nowhere. You ain't going outside. You don't really need clothes because you ain't going outside. But you in the house, you still gotta wash your ass, right?
Water getting ran more, lights on more, more gas, and you cooking. Now the school ain't feeding me, so now I'm making breakfast, lunch, dinner, and now y'all want a snack too?
Yep.
Come on now. Now I'm washing these clothes because y'all,
and soap.
Hey, gotta mop the floor more. Right. That's more water because y'all running back and forth, in and out. Man, look.
And then they gonna want to go outside, even you know what I'm saying. You got a backyard with the fence in, or you going to a park or whatever.
Yeah.
You still washing clothes. You still doing a normal day. You know what I'm saying. Yeah. Even now we out and about though. But what I'm saying back then when they did give us them checks, so it ain't like you ain't do nothing. You ain't bail us out. No. Now, if you would have did us like y'all did the banks, you know what I'm saying. And you could have, you know what I'm saying, backdoored us because that's what y'all always do. You always want to come and do some extra shit. Give each person $1 million. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
$1 million.
Nice.
$1 million. We already just said that a lot of people don't know how to use money correctly.
So they're going to give it right back.
They're going to give it right back. You know what I'm saying? Then you can put the extension in. I'm going to give you $1 million. But whatever you owe, whatever bad credit that you owe, the accumulated that debt, we're gonna pay that debt off of whatever. Say for instance, you owe $500,000, so $500,000 in debt. We're gonna pay that debt off, so your debt gonna be gone, and we're gonna give you the rest of our money, right? You finna go spend the rest of our money.
Yeah.
You finna go spend the rest of the money, even though you ain't got no debt. You finna go accumulate more debt. You finna go accumulate more debt.
How many people see is like, okay, I paid off some credit cards, now I can use them again.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No, you paid them off. Leave them off. Cut them up.
They 500,000. You finna go what? You finna go tear them all down. You finna go tear them all down. You finna be in everybody club. You know,
popping bottles.
Popping.
The liquor shelves about to be empty.
Popping bottles ain't even it, girl.
Man, Fendi finna be. Shit, she gotta make another stitch, nothing for the rest of the year.
Your favorite stripper live with you in there?
Hey, it's going up. Everybody buy it. They don't care how much it is.
Hey, you got dope flying across seas just at the higher rate. Everybody trying to be
bad. That's gonna be everybody anthem.
Look, everybody trying to flip a bird. You know what I'm saying? I got it.
Hey, it's gonna go up.
We in the kitchen ripping that shit. You know what I'm saying? You know. Everybody finna be a drug dealer.
Hey, everybody lit.
You know what I'm saying? All the diamonds in the world gonna be gone because everybody got
ice out grill,
ice out chain. Right.
You know what I'm saying? Got to put diamonds in the middle of our forehead.
Boy, y'all know how we do.
Right. So they finna get that money right back.
Where you finna get the money right back, bro?
So you might well do us that one favor.
Right.
For those of us who want to really take y'all money and use it to really compound ourselves. Yeah. Go ahead and do that. That'd be a way to bail me out. Hey, and I don't even need your million.
But I'm just saying, I know it's just it's just an example. You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna get the money right back.
They're gonna get it right back.
You know what I'm saying? Not saying that the banks won't give it right back to you, but you gonna when I say you gonna get that shit right back,
right back. Hey. Probably and we know our people. We purchase power out here.
Right.
They giving it back. We giving it. 90% of us gonna give it right back. So y'all good.
They done took 4 trips. That's it. Everybody got their body done. Everybody got a BBL or BBL.
Hey, what? Hey, Dr. Miami, he off for the rest of the year. Hey, he don't need to do nothing.
Everybody got ass and no thighs.
Little lumpy sticks out here, like, nah, man. But for
his legs out here about to buckle. They done hold up.
You ain't got no good knees. He came and support your
feet bad.
Man. Droopy booties or shit.
Okay, we bad. We bad. Us bad.
No, but that's just the thing, y'all. We gotta learn.
Ain't none of us got no goddamn car insurance, life insurance, burial insurance. We just out here. We just out here balling. Out here balling.
But no, y'all. we get y'all some examples. Y'all know how we do. We like to joke, laugh, and play, and talk with y'all. But I hope that y'all like to share some things that y'all value, y'all family, lifestyles, or whatever y'all got going on. And go ahead and share with us. Those are some things that we value. And we gave y'all some examples of, of how we go about our life and whatever, things that we value, like our family and stuff, and how we look at money now that we actually learning. And if y'all don't know about it, where the things that we say, just go look it up. There's all kinds of people out here. Be careful of the things that you purchase, though, because there's a lot of people out here faking, considered to be other people or whatever. So be careful with that, whatever. There's a lot of scammers out here, as we know. Please be careful of that. But if it's something that you want to know, hey, we all got this phone. We all got phones. Many of us got phones. Many of us got laptops, computers, libraries, whatever. When you want to learn the information, go seek it.
Please
it's not going to always come to you. You ain't going to always get lucky to have a grandfather or a grandmother with the knowledge to share. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we got to go out and get it for us and them.
And it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay.
We're going to do that.
We're going to do that. We do it. You know what I'm saying? We do it all the time. But correct your mistakes.
Yeah.
Have the ability to correct your mistakes and, you know what I'm saying, reevaluate, just write down or jot down what you value. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people don't value nothing.
Yeah.
They don't even value themselves.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
that's why our streets be
red. Yeah, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful of being around those people, because if they don't value themselves and they don't value nothing, they don't value you.
You know what I look at? I look at how people treat their people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Especially that they close loved ones. Because I understand, to me, this is my personal belief. Blood don't make us family. That's just how I feel. But I watch how people treat their mamas. They love their grandmamas. They love their close ones, and how they treat their closer kin. I watch how they treat them, because if you don't dog them out, if you don't give a fuck about the motherfucker who birthed you, and I ain't saying people don't go through things why they feel that type of way, whatever. But if you ain't got at least a little respect for that person or nothing like that, whatever, I watch how you go, because I feel like you can treat me any kind of way. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, pay attention to the things that people value, and pay attention to how people carry themselves and their characteristics and how they move and what they label themselves as. Because you don't know you don't know what's attached to that. I feel like
that
you never really, you don't never really 100% know nobody. So when people get to, doing certain things, and just be careful to, be careful of the company we keep. Yep. That's what I'm gonna leave off at. You know what I'm saying? And go ahead, and share, share, and comment, as always. We always like to tell y'all that, because we need y'all to do that, right?
Yeah.
But we appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in once again. Peace, love, and happiness. This is Cassie's Thoughts, and we out. Peace.